And I'm going to ask the board members to come up at this time. Okay. The first retiree wasn't able to make it, Sabrina Eckles. She had travel problems this morning, but we'll start with the second one. Miss Jodi Davis, would you come forward? This retiree worked in several school districts that you may not have known about. She worked in Midlothian in 1995, then in Lake Worth, and then for 15 years in Fort Worth before she came to Muleshoe. She did a great job. She was the Teacher of the Year last year. She's been a strong teacher that understands data, planning, instruction, engagement, and then most of all, she understands students. She's departing us to go to the land of enchantment and be in the Clovis Municipal Schools as part of the 6th grade center. We honor Mrs. Davis with a plaque in the hope that maybe someday she'll return to Muleshoe. She has 28 years of experience and 8 years here at Muleshoe. Congratulations. Next retiree is Miss Shelly Turnbow. Shelly grew up here in Muleshoe, and her family's a stable force in Muleshoe. She began teaching in 1984 in Muleshoe, then she kind of did a 2-year stint up in Iowa, and then she came back to the Lone Star State right here in Muleshoe. We're so proud of everything she's done. She's been known for her strength, courage, and her organizational skills. She was the state champion of Texas in the discus in 1980. And she was 3rd in state in the shot put that very same year, right? That is quite a feat. Ms. Turnbow, like Mrs. Davis, has also been named the Teacher of the Year back in 2008. She has 34 years of experience in Muleshoe, and some of y'all are not, how many of y'all are not 34 yet? 34 years, this is what you need to look forward to. She's done a great job. Ms. Turnbow has been known for her success in organizing great activities, teaching kids, developing relationships, making sure the administration is taken care of, and she's just done a great job. It's a great honor and privilege to hand the plaque to Mrs. Shelly Turnbow. next retiree, Miss Belinda Head. Miss Head has a new grandbaby. So there was just one thing I wanted to do in this. Okay, so I'm going to do this part. We just appreciate Mrs. Head for all her organization skills. She was great. She could take an event, visualize it, and break it down and get everything organized. She would give us cue cards at graduation for what each board member was supposed to do, who they're supposed to hand diplomas to. She was amazing at being able to organize things. Now, there was one thing she wasn't quite as good at, but she had this secret positive answer to trivia questions at noon. Okay, and I want the high school to help me with this. If y'all will yell her secret answer out after I say 3. 1, 2, 3.
Djibouti.
Djibouti. Now, if you don't understand that, I don't either. You can ask the high school teachers. But we applaud Mrs. Head for all that she's did. Mr. Hill, take it away. More door prizes. The committee had a lot of nominations, and it was a difficult choice. There was a lot of debate because we have so many great educational assistants, custodial staff, secretaries, and everyone that does all the support work at Muleshoe schools. You really make a difference as we try to get instruction done. This staff member was born south of Texas. The staff member was born in Chihuahua, Mexico, and at age 8, the staff member's family moved to the Panhandle of Texas. Soon the family realized they needed to move to Muleshoe after they had been living in Lasbuddy, and the family bought a house, and as we know, once a mule, always a mule. The staff member, as a student, went to Watson Junior High and graduated from Muleshoe High School in 2007. After graduating from Muleshoe High School, the staff member worked at Sonic, Farm Bureau Insurance, and then became an EA at Dillon. This person is very active in her church youth group. She enjoys crafting and antiques. Her fondest memory of working at schools is, I love the beginning of school. The excitement, the energy that the teachers and the kids bring, and it's just so fun to watch the beginning of school and how we get to work for kids. Miss Martinez takes pride in her work and has done a great job inspiring kids to read. She's always willing to help other groups in the cafeteria, in the library. She does a great job helping everyone and willing to adjust her schedule. I've got Marian, the librarian. We honor the staff member with a golden apple, a $250 check from Bammer Seed, and a yard sign. Our staff member of the year is Miss Marian Martinez.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. We want you to stand right over.
Oh. The Secondary Teacher of the Year. Being of a tenacious personality and vibrant spirit, the Secondary Teacher of the Year was born in Texas. She has a vibrant childhood personality. She was a great student leader and very strong. She graduated from a high school in a nearby state and attended both Wayland Baptist University and Eastern New Mexico University. She was very diligent in both her bachelor's degree and her master's degree. The teacher truly has the heart of a great teacher, according to the nominations. The teacher loves teaching so much that most of her friends are teachers. and that she loves talking about teaching. And even though she doesn't always get the trivia questions right, she tries. The teacher's hobbies are reading, being with her family, doing small projects around the house, taking care of her husband, and getting new things for a new grandbaby. They were actually born in Lubbock, Texas, and her ability to work with kids is amazing. She's always willing to learn and put students first. She has a positive attitude and will never let you know when she's struggling. She's a fighter, a fantastic leader, and a Christian leader. There's a lot of people that could learn from her. That's what some of the nominations said. This teacher has been teaching for 30 plus years, and I've had the personal honor of observing their children grow up in another district, and also had her husband as a teacher in another district. I'm anxiously awaiting to see if I get to get involved with the grandchild's education. What an honor. Her nickname is Lammy. With the golden apple and a cash amount of $250 from Happy State Bank and the yard sign, let's welcome this year's Secondary Teacher of the Year, Miss Pam Doolittle. Were you surprised? Your husband, he's good at getting secrets.
Oh my goodness.
Here we go.
You do.
This teacher was born in Muleshoe, and her family resided in Muleshoe most of her life. This teacher of the year loves working around the house and in the yard. Her formative educational years were all here at Muleshoe. She is a strong, steady, and serious student. After attending Angelo State University, she married and began a family. Her family loves outdoors, sports, and is very talented. The teacher of the year is competitive and strong and extremely organized. The elementary teacher of the year loves to play golf, and she's been involved in a few golf groups through the years and did a great job teaching her children how to play golf. She also enjoys playing cards and snow skiing. She taught her children well, and they have prospered. One former principal told me of a story where this teacher and the principal had a special education student down in one of those CPI holds, and it got a little rough because the student was very, very, very strong, and it got just really challenging. And then after it was all over, they would tell the funniest story about how they tried to handle that child in a difficult situation, and they would just both die laughing. The teacher of the year had many things that happened with her family. I've got one story here about when she lived in another state. She took the children to school, and she dropped off the oldest child, but the second child was very quiet. And she was in the back seat. She drove all the way back home, and then Tyson said, "Aren't you going to take me to school today, Mom?" There were many teachers nominated, but this teacher is very special. Even after the selection team found out that she was Teacher of the Year in 2008, and I said, we haven't really given the Teacher of the Year to the same person twice. This is uncharted waters, and the nomination committee says, this is okay, she deserves it, and I totally agree. First Bank and Trust provides $250, a Golden Apple Award, and a yard sign to celebrate this year's Elementary Teacher of the Year, Miss Shelly Turnbow.
You really know that. Give that to Jane. Give that to Jane. That's nice. You got it. Good.
Thank you.
Appreciate you taking care of that. Could y'all move over there with that and we'll take a picture?